Welcome back to Los Angeles. I'm Adam Housley, and you're watching Tech Tech. You know, Amazon's done some amazing things in the last few years. In fact, Amazon Prime has taken hold here in Los Angeles and also other cities around the country. And one thing they're doing now, too, also is being able to shop via hashtag. Here to talk more about it is best-selling author, New York Times best-selling author, and he now publishes a digital magazine online, and they have an exclusive interview with Amazon about this. Eric Javerbaum is in New York. You can find more about Eric. We'll talk about those websites momentarily. EricOPR.com is one. Eric, thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, as always. I'm always jealous that you're in L.A. and I'm here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a little better there right now. Weather's gotten a little better in New York this time of year. It was much
in
nicer
theory,
here,
it's
of
pretty
course,
miserable out today.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, come visit us here. We'll put you on set next to us and we can talk more about some of the stuff. Hey, Eric, you know, Amazon's doing some good stuff. I mean, a lot of people here in Los Angeles have signed on to Amazon Prime, the ability to have stuff delivered to your house in no time, you're streaming the music and TV shows and movies, all the different things you can do with that. Now the hashtag shopping is something I think that really kind of caught my eye, and others as well. It seems like it's just the next thing, the next evolution when it comes to Amazon.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. You know, one of the people we spoke to is probably the foremost authority, I would say, in the country about Amazon, the guy named Tom Caporasa from Claris Marketing. And he was showing me all the different things that Amazon is doing to spread itself out across a variety of markets, social media being one of them. So using a Twitter hashtag now in partnership with Amazon is just another move, a good move by Amazon to take itself into the social media world.
Now, I know Eric has a magazine for viewers at home called TrumpedMag.com. TrumpedMag.com. You have an exclusive interview with Jeff Bezos, right?
Yeah, we're doing a story on Amazon, and pretty, you know, the 40th anniversary of for the Washington Post of Nixon leaving office is this summer. So we wanted to do a story about the Post, and he owns the Post. He owns all sorts of mediums, which is absolutely fascinating. And we wanted to look more into what was the value of the Washington Post to a company like Amazon. And what we've kind of stumbled on is everything is valuable to Amazon. They want to be everywhere they can. They want to be omnichannel. They want to be anywhere that you're looking. So basically, I mean, if you're into Twitter, you know, I think the story, at least right now, is sort of a ho-hum, maybe insignificant. I don't see a lot of people doing it. But it doesn't mean it won't catch on. It could. And it is a place for Amazon to go. But for Twitter to make a difference, and, you know, Twitter's, you know, we've had revolutions that have started on Twitter. Things can happen. For them to make a difference, think about these numbers. $15.5 billion in sales Amazon had in the last quarter, which is up 18% from the same quarter last year. You know what a difference, what Twitter would have to do to make a real difference in sales? You know, it'll be interesting to see. So far, I would say not such a big difference, but I think it's a very smart bet by Amazon.
Yeah, I would disagree with you a little bit in the sense that, you know, right now, if you follow Twitter, you know that hashtags they've always been used on Twitter, but it seems like, at least with my friends and the people I follow, it seems like they become more and more possible, or not possible, more and more popular is the word I'm looking for.
They have.
And I guess
that's the interesting thing about the internet and about social media is that we can get real numbers. So the real numbers as of Tuesday were under 3,500 people who had done, you know, hashtag Amazon cart so far. I mean, it hasn't caught on so far, unless you consider 3,500 a big number. But, you know, there's 255 million users of Twitter, so I don't think it's that big so far.
No, but the pool of possibility is massive. Now, the question I have for you is, so let's say, so how does it work for people at home who don't know? I mean, because again, I read about this, I think, yesterday when Kevin, our tech in New York, sent us the idea for the story. And I follow this stuff all the time. I didn't even realize it. So basically, when you see a hashtag of a product on Twitter, you can click on that. It automatically goes to a cart, an online cart?
Yeah, this is what happens. First of all, you have to link your Twitter account with your Amazon account. For me, it's a little bit of a red flag because, you know, my Amazon account has a credit card. I mean, you know, we've talked about it a million times. I worry about privacy, but, you know, supposedly it's all locked down. You must proactively do that. Then you can look in the Twitter feed. Any product that you ever see mentioned that's sold on Amazon, all you have to do is click on it, and Amazon will automatically put it in your cart. Automatically. You're not purchasing it. You still have to go to Amazon to purchase it. But on Twitter, that means an impulse buyer can see a product mentioned in their Twitter feed, click on it, it will automatically go into their cart. Now, the real question becomes is, will people, once they put it in the cart, go and purchase it? Because there's also data on that. On Amazon, just 72.9% of the people who put something in a cart never actually purchase it. So the big question is, if people put it in their cart from Twitter, will they actually purchase it? And if they do, then, wow, Twitter's got some new viable source of revenue. And right now, the deal itself, which is it's a little bit masked in, nobody's clear on what the benefit is to Twitter, except their, obvious association with Amazon and growing their, their base, because they've had a hard time doing that. But I can't see where there's any money in it for Twitter.
Two quick things for you really fast. We have to go. One's a thought, one's a question. The thought is this. With the hashtag on there and putting something in your cart, a lot of people, myself included, put it in the cart because, hey, I may want to get that. If I put it in the cart, I can go back and research it more and decide. So that's one thing. So that's not surprising that a lot of people put things in carts they don't purchase. The second thing really quickly is, Eric, if they put the thing in the cart, let's say they're buying an iPhone or whatever, they put it in the cart, as you know, when you go to Amazon, you have multiple choices sometimes. So is Amazon making that choice of what goes in the cart?
Yeah, Amazon's making the choice based on what you clicked on, but, you can very easily change that. I mean, the thing is that impulse buying, like that fast sale, is there really a barrier to entry right now on Twitter? Do I see a product and then forget to go to Amazon? Because if I do, it's going to be a very viable option. If I don't, it won't be.
All right. Eric Yaverbaum, chairman of Erico Communications. You can find him on Twitter at RealYaverbaum. Also his two websites. There's ericopr.com. And then the new magazine we're talking about, TrumpedMag.com. You can jump online there and sign up for a free subscription as we speak. Eric, we always appreciate you joining us in New York.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right. I'm Adam Housley in Los Angeles, and you're watching Tech Tech.